Um, this is my set. It's like it's like in a warehouse or something. It's a very light color warehouse. I moved there because the hill was not the hill was not doing it for me anymore. Gotta upgrade. You get the money. Yeah, you gotta upgrade from an actual house. The tenant doesn't mind. I guess is it a tenant? I don't know. He just kind of sold me the building, and it's like, hey, you have this warehouse, and he sold me this room. He didn't even want to rent. He didn't even want to collect the money on it. So yeah. Probably see. You see. Hmm. It's really that loud, isn't it? That even I can hear. Okay. It's crunchy. But as we can actually probably we can finally figure out this house. It's a very plain warehouse, but it does fine with the green screen and that such. I'm in front of it, for work business. I gotta figure that out, but I don't know where this paper came from. I don't know who made it. Somebody else might have. So wait. I was gonna get a big name guest,
You got
here,
your
but
favorite
but
D-list
turns out I had to
celebrity.
settle for the low. But to settle
Yeah,
for the lower
it's alright.
food,
I'm looking for a paycheck. You know that.
for the
I
paycheck.
come up here. I'm just trying to get my brand out there. It's like on people's streets.
You bought yourself way to the top.
I'll take any job at this point. You might as well put me on Sharknado.
Do they even make Sharknado
I
movies?
don't know, but if
I,
they did it again, I hope they call me and then you guys can watch it and be like,
I
"Wow,
mean,
she's really hit a new low."
uh, the last Sharknado was in 2018. I don't
Oh
think.
wow, yeah, it was. I'm actually more famous now, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
it's
But anyway,
wonderful to be here.
would you like to introduce yourself, Kelsey?
Um, the name's Paints, Kelseypaintz. I esteem myself as an illustrator that loves to particularly dabble in food. I also am a professional truck driver. I own a company called the Hot Mess Express, and I'm very good at it. Um, I love streaming. You know that because I have the most wonderful team behind me. And I also really am. I, I'm good at the stonk market. And yeah.
The stock market, huh? Is it? What's that? What's the how is different from the stock
Oh,
market?
I've never been asked this question before. Oh, crap. Um, well, basically, the difference between the stonk market and the stock market is that it actually matters.
Stop! It's
Oh my
always
gosh,
going up.
Niles.
It's always going. It's hello, Niles. How are you
What's up?
doing?
Yeah, it actually matters. It's important for all of our livelihoods. Not only
Na-
for America, but for the universe.
Nasdaq. I've never heard of that. I only heard of Kelsey stacks.
Yeah, if you're not invested in Kelsey's stocks, you gotta build equity or something for yourself in the future.
Re equity. We.
equity,
Oh yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Equity.
And and other big words that adults use that for adults that actually plan their futures.
I live my life by the edge.
Yeah, you know what? Me too, but I invented stonks, so I'm fine.
You invented stocks, so you're always gonna win.
Exactly. That's
You're always
it.
gonna profit. But anyway, so well, okay. What would the origin? Well, okay. Well, let's start with the basic origin story.
Oh
The
boy.
origin. Oh well, what's the origin of the paints with the
The
Kelsey paints?
paints. Oh, okay. All right. I think in 2015, I was like, well, I think it's about time for me to start an Instagram account. Um, so pretty much, I mean, years ago, my one of my friends in high school, we had like a little art show, and she's like, start using Instagram a lot. And like Kelseypaintz does not like to be told what to do, so I didn't. So I waited 2 years, and I I made the account, and I'm like, well, fuck. I hated at the time. I still kind of do, but I hated naming things for myself, and I didn't really have any like usernames. I had one username for like my other like account, and I don't, you know, this is supposed to be its own thing. So I was just like, frick, Kelsey is something with art, and I go with paints, because at the core of it, I'm a painter, and I was like, I put a Z at the end, and I'm like, wow, this is corny, but I just want to make this account already. So I went Kelseypaintz, and I'm like, I'm gonna change it one day. I'm gonna come up with something deeper, something smarter. But I mean, if you get the
The day
idea of
never
it
came.
already, I'm not very good at that. But and then in life, like I'm posting my work and stuff. I mean, I still have like my original things way back in like 1,000 posts ago. That it's like the original stuff. It's much different now. But I mean, I people in public started calling me Kelseypaintz, and it just became a name. And like people would just call me that, and I'm like, okay, so it kind of stuck. I mean, honestly, it's like like friends would call me that, but when I started doing Twitch, that's what it became a part of my person, you know, where I'm like actively being a being as Kelseypaintz, and the jokes and
The persona,
the
the persona
character.
of Kelsey
Yeah,
paints.
it became a persona where it's like I had like a kind of a shock this year for myself, because it was the first time I've actually showed up to in-person things as Kelseypaintz, whereas like every time I showed my work in like a personal setting, it'd be like, oh yeah, Kelsey Riley did that and stuff, and I'm like, oh okay, so like getting my name out there. But now I started showing up to things as Kelseypaintz, and it's like, oh my goodness, well, it's a whole being now. And there's, I guess there's contrast between like how I kind of go about my life and what the whole Kelseypaintz thing is about. But yeah, it became like just a username that I was supposed to change into like a whole person and business. And yeah, so remember, kids, think hard about your usernames, because one day you're going to be too lazy to change it, and it's going to be too late.
If you do, I was already one step ahead. I already thought of the username. I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
that.
you need to think about it. You need to like, it's like a tattoo.
You too.
All
I'm too
right.
lazy to change it. Not that I would.
Yeah,
You know.
it's a weird thing for me still, because it's like, I was a college kid when I like first made it, and I mean now I feel like my work has gotten a lot more esteemed, and I'm going around telling people that I got this username with a freaking Z at the end, and it's so weird. It's very weird.
Is
you
this
know.
was it inspired by the '90s? The Z's at the end of any
You know
word
what? Probably.
explodes.
I think so. I mean, I am a being from the 90s, and Yeah,
You picked in the
probably.
90s.
That's a good question, and I think probably subconsciously, yeah.
So, like, so I mean, I only dotted the username. I just had to capitalize it. I just had to emphasize what the name, cause like, so what? Okay, so I guess the large aspect of like you is the odd. So, okay, with the feeble or this question, how did you get it to odd?
Ah, okay. Um, I mean, I always liked it as a kid. And when I was like 10 years old, I was pretty. I guess I always kind of had it where I always had this dream of having my own channel, which is funny because I ended up doing it in a way. Um, I used to kind of get into cartoons, so I had like a character named Kitty. I've talked about it maybe a few times. So I had a character. I made up a lot of characters. I made up a lot of comics. I made up a lot of stories. A lot like it also was like a brand. Like say if it was like almost like Barbie or something. There's Kitty doing. I'm sorry. I do things and I make art, but I'm not that creative when it comes to names, as you can see. Um, so it's like I used to make all that stuff, like cartoons and books, you know, yeah, I was like 10 years old, and then like a lot. There's been a lot of twists and turns, like getting into like more, I guess, like sophisticated art training and stuff like that, where I learned to become a painter and get those skills. It, and then eventually, like it kind of snapped like my style, and that happened about 10 years ago. I think October is kind of like my anniversary of the way I study color and observation. And I mean, I made a lot of twists and turns along the way, even in my adult career of making art, like comics and fan art and patterns, and
Hmm.
most importantly, food.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So you always like a. So I see you from like you always like you knew like down like traditional. Have you done a lot of traditional art?
Yes. I mean, here's a funny thing. When I was in college, I used to kind of scoff at digital art and like, why can't you just do real art? Like, so like my whole like thesis, like I made a 30-page comic that was hand painted. Like hand painting is a big thing, and I kind of like want to get back into it. I might try to raise some, like do a little fundraiser to like, get more supplies. Um,
Hand painting? You
and
hand painted the entire comic?
yeah, I did. It was a thesis about moving out of my house for the first time. Painted every single panel. It was very intense, and like it's a little crazy
That was a
looking, but
lot. Like a 30, like that many panels?
yeah, for my college thesis, and it had text in it. I mean, I had to like lay it out digitally, but it was like I had papers and papers, like canvas papers of just freaking paintings, and it was just crazy looking paintings for 30 pages.
That was a lot.
So I was very big into that. And then one day I bought a tablet, and I still wasn't as connected to it. But I think when I got busy working and stuff, it was just easier to digitally paint and bust it
Mm,
out. And I really figured it out, um, like figured out how to do it in the way that makes most sense for me.
yeah. Cause I like, cause I didn't get into like digital art until like very recently. I'm always like, still kind of am like doing like traditional art, like in the
Hmm.
way that I just like sketch like on paper and that such. Like the greatest, the usually the thing that I do is not always color. Like I use just a pencil and a paper and then it just like,
Oh yeah.
but there's like yeah, and often some a bit of color, but there's like, and then you realize that like sometimes it's not always like you can draw on digital, but there's so much more things you can do digitally. Like even in the simplest of like apps, like the sketchbook app, like you download it on the Samsung tablet, then you just there's like plenty of options for
Yes,
like,
that's true.
especially if it was like pressure sensitive. It's like you can control how like how rough the pencil is, how smooth the pencil is, and even like other things too. And it's like you can kind of like feel that you like somebody drew this. So it's like because like I assume like the things with like. Well, what do you think there's like a difference between like traditional and digital art?
Huh. Um, it's really funny. People often don't realize my work is digital. Like I have something hanging up and like I'll be like, "Oh, I did that digitally." And people are like, "What?" I'm like, yeah." But for me, it's definitely a sensory thing. I honestly I freaking love drawing in just pencil. Do the same things, just there's no color, but it still works. But I don't post any of that or make anything serious because it's like a brand standard kind of crazy thing in my head. But yeah, I think it's sensory, like the texture, the consistency. Like if you look at a oil painting in a museum, there's nothing quite like it. Honestly, it's to be face to face with something. Like I was at the Museum of Modern Art today, and it was like to see like Frida Kahlo's and the I saw the clocks by Dolly, and like you're seeing that vibrancy, you're seeing the strokes and the sensory things,
Hmm.
which is really cool. Whereas you look close at like one of my digital paintings, you just kind of see scribbles. So it's like it's that really real thing. It's
The
kind of an
human touch.
emotional thing. Yes,
There's
yes, absolutely.
you can tell that there's like a slight like imperfection. It's like some way, even if it like feels like the most perfect thing you've ever imagined. Like there's something that doesn't quite make it like too like less like inhuman. There's always like some sort of thing that's like there that can't be replicated in like someone if you're doing it because like but even so there's a lot of like and even like a lot of digital I don't know from my perspective a lot of digital like I haven't done that much digital stuff like what but like there's always like there's so many tools that you can but there's always that human touch that's still there, you know,
Hmm.
what it does is like a little squiggle here and there but like
Exactly. It's definitely just like whatever you end up using in the end. It's just important to be you, and it's like your thoughts and your emotions, like they all exist, like you could look at one picture, like say you look at like one single strawberry that I draw, like I'm actually drawing a strawberry right now. Um, um,
oh
you know, it's there, like you just see it, but if you look closely, that's when you really get into like there's like a thousands and thousands of decisions right there. Every movement of your hand, you know. That's the best thing about the arts.
this is like okay how do you describe what your art is? How how would you describe how you art? How would you describe how do you like paint or draw digitally or tradition?
Wait, like how both or
Just like in general, like
okay, yeah, it's kind of the same process. Same process. So basically, I mean, you've probably seen it a few times. So I usually start. So my choices come from looking. I'm usually looking. I'm usually observing something. So I'm looking at the light sources, the shadows, the lights. So it's a big part of observing that and choosing colors based on like how dense they are, how light they are, how dark they are, making those choices of what the light is. But it's also a bit emotional. Like I'm looking at something, I'm like, I'm gonna draw this strawberry. Like last strawberry I drew was like kind of an emotional, like deeper kind of thing. Where this one's more like popish. It's like, what tone am I trying to set? So when you're looking at like the whole color palette, like plate, like am I going to the brighter areas, am I going to the more grayed out, it's like so choosing what emotion you're trying to convey, but then also just a light and shadow, just a very
yeah,
like
okay.
I
Cause like,
guess
Because if you're feeling like you were looking at it a certain way, you're feeling a certain way, and you look at the strawberry, like somehow that would like reflect in how you like color shade.
Yes. It's also like for me, I mean, not everyone works this way. Some people work with layers where they're like, okay, now it's a whole dark color. Now you have some light parts, and like it's like a build up for me. But I'm always, I don't know, I'm always moving. I move everywhere. Where it's like maybe I'm working harder, not smarter, but
Do
I
you
move literally all over the place. So
do you just like take photos, or do you just like sketch it out first? Like,
what was that again?
do you okay? So when you like take a picture, or do you like
Mm-hmm.
when you're trying to like draw like something? It's like say like food, obviously. So
Yeah.
like, do you just take a picture, or do you try to like just like sketch, like just at least like trying to get an image like by sketching out with different angles?
It is. So like I mean if I'm like out like I'm trying to go out a lot and like collect images of food. That or I'll source something if I'm looking for something specific. Um I kind of go into it. Like if anything when I sketch, I don't really I'm jealous of people because they do very beautiful, elegant sketches. You see the pencil work, and it's really splendid, and that in itself is a work worth sharing. I'm very like I do it like as if I'm jotting down like a prescription for a patient as a doctor. Like I'm like extremely, extremely quick. Like you can probably like no one else can read it but me.
Wow.
What's supposed to be happening in the picture? Um, and then I'm just kind of figuring out the vibe, and sometimes I just kind of wing it
Well, it's
and make
spontaneous.
those. Yeah, like you'll see on a stream where I'm like, what if I just dump this color in here? What's gonna happen? So a little bit of everything, depending on what the. It's really like the goal. Like, why did I choose this thing to draw today, and why? What is it? Where is it gonna go? You know.
And so say like there's like, what if you draw like something like a food, like when you draw like today, sometimes like another food, you would feel something different.
I'm not sure if I know what you said there.
Oh, sometimes. Well, actually, I don't even know what I said. Okay.
Spin. Kelsey says, "What if I took the colors of this object and simply did
Hmm.
it?"
If I choose a different color.
Essentially.
It's like, so they would have asked about the origins of the skatefish, but then again, I already found them.
Oh, you know it?
Yeah, I do know.
Because
Okay, it
I
was from
will
the.
tell it.
It was from. I think it was some like from like. It was okay. So okay, okay. I did show this on the stream when I edited like the video, but like when I was looking through spins like YouTube channels, I was the videos. The one the earliest ones was like Sonic Shuffle. As like when I was
Mhm.
looking the first few like seconds of that such, I like, oh yeah, that's a
That's the
skatefish.
guy.
That's where the skatefish came from. It's like, why does it look
Mhm.
so weird? It's like I didn't know what a skatefish was until it's like, oh, that's where it was. It's
It's
a
crazy how many
Sonic
people in our
Shuffle.
Discord like don't actually know at this point. And it's kind of fun because it gets really into like you gotta really dig for the lore now. That's why you need to
You got to
subscribe to
dig for
Spin
the
Bash.
origins, and the origins are
Yeah.
a party. What is Sonic Shuffle? Okay, let me look. What the hell is Sonic? I literally never heard of this, and I know like I've heard about like other like obscure Sonic games. Like it's a
I never
party game.
played it.
Me neither. I don't know. I never heard
It's
of it.
a I think it's a Dreamcast game. I literally
And
never heard of
Sega
it until
contracted
I
Hudson
watched
Soft.
the stream.
Oh wait, okay. It's
Like,
like Mario Party. Oh,
oh, was it really Hudson
uh,
that made it?
a oh, Somerset. Oh yeah. Okay, so they did. Okay, so Hudson Soft did assist. So basically, they do They do exactly.
They did it, but badder.
I don't know.
I never played it. It was a very early Spin Dash stream that I seen. Like, I don't think we were even like cool like that yet.
Yeah,
And I'm watching the
it
stream. I'm
looks
like,
like
alright,
a.
this kid.
It definitely looks like a. Looks like a. It's definitely a game. It's definitely one of the party games that exist.
It's a
one of the
party, alright.
it's a party, alright.
Party with plenty of accidents in it. I will say that. Clearly not their best programmers, though.
Surprised the fire didn't go off there.
Oh yeah, I like fires.
I like Smokey would
Hey,
be
can I
unhappy
ask?
with
Can I
Smokey
ask
the
on
bear
this?
Yeah, what?
Can I ask on my stream for my mods to bring me water? Even though it's your stream? I mean, they're here.
Big Kelsey, LL tell. Big Kelsey, what? Yeah, I told
There
the
you go. It's in order now.
the. Who'd you describe? Okay. Sorry, I can't hear you. I'm going through a tunnel. What tunnel are you going?
What the heck, bro?
A tunnel? The tunnel of what?
The tunnel.
The Channel Tunnel in London? The Tunnel Chicago? I'm looking this up.
Nintendo Chicago. Oh, they said Nintendo Chicago.
Nintendo Chicago. The Channel Tunnel in the Channel Tunnel that in England that connects railroad that connects England and France.
My question is, who told Spin Dash to go to England?
Yeah, what you doing in England?
What are you doing there, man?
What's the Chow doing? How did the Chow? Okay, first of all, how did the Chow go? How did the Chow get there? And second, how is he not? I don't know. Was Sonic was the? I don't know.
Literally, a channel is not a tunnel.
It's not it's not even a tunnel. It's a railway. It's actually a bridge.
He can hear me now. Bring me water.
You can't hear. Well, since you're not in a tunnel, so Wolverine. Okay, babe. I have this now. There's something. You know, the thing is, do you use a lot of geometry? Do you like? You can't go between England and France by train. No, you can't. I don't think so.
I know you can get to a lot of places in Europe, like through train.
I mean, you can. No, it's a no. It is. Yeah, it's a railway tunnel. At the Strait of beneath the English at the Strait of Dover. Well, if you build a bridge between them, yeah. The UK is its own.
Oh, snap. Geography lessons.
No, the UK is its own island.
I didn't wake up today to get geography lessons. If anything, I gave geography lessons today.
Oh, you can't? Okay. Can you drive through the Channel Tunnel? It is not possible to drive a car motorcycle to the... Motorists must drive onto the Eurotunnel Le Shuttle train, which boards at the Channel Tunnel terminals in Folkestone and Calais. Wait, isn't... It's an undersea tunnel, so... Get geography.
Dang. I didn't come here to get geography.
Yeah. So how do like so before do you want to talk about like your brand? Do you talk about like the general like branding, or how do you like maintain your brand, but also like but also and it all talked about video games and that such.
Oh, for video games. Ah, like my gaming as part of the whole Kelseypaintz thing.
Yeah, let's talk about video let's talk about video
Let's talk about
games.
video games. I
Okay,
mean,
that's what the clearly that's what we all want to ask. Clearly, that's what y'all came for. I
yeah, where
asked
I
everybody
decided to
this, so
rebrand myself as a gamer. Um, I don't know. Like, I always think I'm like, is it weird that because like I do like want my work to be esteemed, and then all of a sudden like I don't really care that much, but because Switch is just a part of a moment in my life, and so I I just figured out let me enjoy myself playing games. Actually, the first thing I ever streamed was a game. It was Sonic Adventure 2. And I guess I do take Twitch as more of a just for fun thing. So like, I don't I don't worry too much about like having my art and my gaming at the same like on the same thing. Um, I do enjoy some gaming, and I do fan art a lot, which is something I never thought I would actually do either.
I mean that's like okay. I mean yeah. I mean I haven't done that too, except like the fact that I was like when I like first started drawing a lot of art. I like when after like a long time of not doing art, one of the the first piece that I did at the like I think like 1 year or like a long time was like a piece of fan art.
Mm.
So I mean, let's see. Oh, we need some music. Hold on. We need some more copyright free jazz.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I'll talk while you're doing that. It all started. I just had okay. I was on a train one day. Like this is how I decided I wanted to do fan art. I was on a train one day, and I was like, I have the uncontrollable urge to want to draw Waluigi.
Don't we all?
And
Don't we all?
yeah, and I went home and I did that. And yeah, I did that, and I'm like, but what if I drew every single character in Smash Bros? And I did it. It was before Smash came out. I was like, I'm gonna do it in random order. So
Would
literally
you
the
like
day,
Smash Ultimate?
yeah,
Yeah.
I did every single one by hand. This is like pre-digital era, and that's kind of like it. Kind of really changed everything for me. It made because I used to do very like symbolic, kind of like not accessible kind of art where it's just like you don't really understand what's going on, and I was trying too hard. And like by doing all these Smash characters, I got a lot more casual about what kind of art I'm making. So it was easier for me to just draw pickles and then just draw a hamburger and then just draw like, a
It's like
cupcake.
whatever you feel.
Yeah, just like things. And it made me more comfortable just drawing things, and people were catching on that I was doing a certain body of work. So it was really funny how like it started with Waluigi and then it
It
went to fan
started
art.
with
It
Waluigi.
honestly, that it all started with Waluigi.
I love how that's the origin.
It is. It kind of is, bro. Like, I mean, I've done art like years and years before that, but I was just like, that's when I decided I'm gonna be much more lighthearted about what I do, and that way people started connecting more, and it empowered me, and I attracted a lot of great people and friends on the way. So, I mean, that's when it really started clicking for me, and I was like, oh, I can really make this my world, and it is my world now. Like, there's not really much of a thing that's not art now that I have to do, which is cool.
That's like I always like mm, yeah. Did you make it like as a part of me?
Yeah, like I
It's
mean, even
always
in
like
my
when
work
the
and
the
everything.
first and foremost is like when you're comfortable with doing what.
Yes. And obviously it was always like kind of a battle, like, making art that I liked that other people are gonna like,
Yeah, it's like an
because it's
you have to do it with yourself, but also have to like think about like the audience.
yes, exactly. So that was kind of my thing where I wanted to make these like big serious art things, but it wasn't attracting people in a way that they could resonate with it, emotionally, or connect to it. Like, that's a great thing about food is that, everyone eats food, you know. So
Yeah,
people have preferences, people argue, which is basically how my Twitch art streams are kind of just work because we could just argue about food all day. But yeah, it's like instead of having just weird stuff, it just kind of like made a connection to people. And I forgot I was gonna say something very profound. Guys, I hope you're enjoying. I'm talking way too smart today.
well,
I'm
well, we
being way smart today.
it's
But I don't know, like I forgot what I was gonna say, but it was like just being connected because it wasn't connecting, and just be doing that stuff, and then just
I'm very fascinated by the I'm very fascinated by the Sonic hoverboard emote that just keep
oh yeah.
I just keep spitting.
Yeah,
Mr.
honestly, me too. I just talking, I'm staring at it. Most of my email modes, aside from I think Stonks and the Roy Bonk and the Elmo, I never, none of the other emotes I have were made with the intention of them being emotes.
They were
They're
just like
just
jokes, right?
they're actually full blown artworks,
Yeah.
and that's
Oh,
why they're a little small. But whatever, I'll think of better things in the future. Like, but some of them work,
like they want
and
like the one specifically like designed to be like fit in the emote space. So
yeah, like I am the queen of reusing stuff and being useful. Look at all these great emotes. They're all me. I mean, Spin made the my face, which I already have. Like, they're all things I already have. Just
the
fancy
Sonic
using
pop.
2 syllable words. Yeah, and I'm
And
saying
then
them kind of correctly. I said something real Jersey today. It was like
just
this
fancy
is a
using two
word.
syllable words.
I hope you're proud of me. Like, you're listening and you're like, wow.
Damn, yeah.
She's saying words, kind of.
That's like. Do you
It
ever
was the
just
word Gallic.
do you ever just think Instagram is just like too unwieldy? You know, like a lot.
What do you mean by that?
Like, cause you like I seen with artists like there's like a brand on Instagram, even though like technically you would just well, from what I see, you're just like posting art and that such, but you have to like build up an actual like brand to like keep like algorithm and that such.
Yeah, it's well, I mean, I should be using Reels and all that stuff they want me to do. Honestly, my Instagram went up, 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 up like this year, and now it's kind of like it dipped when I posted a bunch of Fire Emblem characters, and now it's like kind of just creeping back up a little bit. It is like, they change it every now and then. So my thing is just consistency. Like, I show up every day and people, you can't avoid me unless you unfollow me. You can avoid me if you unfollow me, but it's kind of like, it's that consistency, and people kind of catch on to a thing and stuff. And
Wait, so people literally fled when they saw Fire Emblem?
yes,
They
I
saw
lost 40
Roy. They saw
followers.
Roy and they just
It,
like, oh hell no.
it wasn't Roy. I mean, maybe they saw the stream and they're like, this, wow, she sucks, but
Oh.
no, it was the Three Houses characters. So
Oh. Oh.
those guys. I did all three
I
because
mean, they
I
definitely.
wanted to make pieces for the convention I did. I was like, oh, let's do some Fire Emblem art. And I did something recently where I met this person um at a convention, and they're like, yeah, no one buys my Fire Emblem stuff. So we swapped our Fire Emblem products. So I got stickers where he had like the three house leaders, but as the Goose Game gooses, and And so we like talked about that. Like I'm like, bro, I lost 40 followers because I posted them. Like you're like, this isn't food. I want to see another picture of a hamburger. I don't want to see no ugly Fire Emblem characters.
No, like, well, it's like okay. What's with you and Fire Emblem? Well, I mean, I do know the deal with you and Fire Emblem. You both, you both hate each other's guts. Well, the
Well,
binding blade.
yeah.
Well, specifically the binding blade.
Oh yeah, that fuck. Yeah, I don't know how to curse. We're actually. I'm probably gonna go back to it. I don't know about Monday, but like the next time I stream with Cedric. But that game's hard, and I mean, you can't depend on the main character, which is just unbelievable. Fire Emblem killed her uncle or something. Damn. I mean, it.
They
The
could,
first one I played was Three Houses for the
they
Switch, and that
burned out.
game's actually good.
It burned out crops, poisoned the water supply, and
In New Jersey.
they did. No, but we
Yeah.
should blame.
We should. We just blame Fire Emblem, and people are like, what is that?
we.
You know what? I was in the Nintendo store today in New York, and they finally got rid of the Fire Emblem merch.
Oh.
Like they used to sell Roy dolls, and I'm like, guys, it's 2021. Why are we still selling this crap? Or a game with a crappy character from 2002 that 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 wasn't even localized in the States. Just asking the questions here.
So like. You poison the water for the crops and deliver plague unto our houses. Three houses specifically, but
The Three Houses. Essentially, that's what happened to my Instagram.
just like, so is it like, hard for like to keep up, or like do you feel like you need to like just try to do something new, like to keep?
I know I don't have to, but I'm crazy. So, okay, this is terrible. I don't usually like it's okay to take breaks. It's okay to be kind to yourself and not overwork yourself. All those good things. Like I would never endorse for people to do what I've been doing this year, which is just posting new things every single day. Last year it was a lot of reruns and like reusing things. I mean, I've just been able to do it. Like I've had the means to be able to do that thing, and I love making art, so it hasn't been taking a toll on me at all. But I like doing it. I'm kind of a very like go 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 kind of person, and for better for worse. But I don't know.
Not a lot of people are able to do that, right?
No,
Like
and I respect it.
you
You
didn't.
know.
There's some like type of like integrity, like you have. It's like, I mean, there's some sort of like integrity that you have to like some sort of like you maintain, but also like well, also like genuine like just a tiny bit of like artifice, right? Like this artifice that you like something like that is more than what you are in like actually.
Yeah, you got integrity. And also, it's like doing something so like I guess like
Authenticity.
yeah, and I mean doing things on such a crazy scale and I guess putting out this amount, this massive stuff is kind of like when it comes to other challenges that I have to like face, um, things that kind of seem like wow, this is too much work. Like when I did a mural with every single Smash character, I'm like, oh, this is too much work. And I kind of look at everything else that I've done before. I'm like, no, this is something I can handle. So like, it's always like creating that case study and proof to always like show up and do things, and it's a very empowering thing, I guess. you know I don't know if that made any sense, but
So like, like I mean, I kind of like need to like understand. Like I honestly don't really go on Instagram a lot nowadays. I'm just like it's just way a lot too much.
it really is. Like I'm trying not to be on it more than I am. You know, like I had originally had two accounts and I don't really bother too much with the other one anymore. And you know, like even looking at messages, it's kind of scary. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna answer you later. Yeah, you know.
But it's like also, I just like I kind of just like sometimes I post there, but sometimes I just don't just forget about it for like months at a
Mhm.
time.
Yeah, it's true. Like for me, it's a little bit of a habit now, which is fine because I need like traction. You know, it's really what you want to make of it and what you want it for. Like if I wasn't after whatever I'm after, I wouldn't. I would probably never post. Like if I don't actually have a goal in mind. I'm kind of like that with Twitter. Like I don't. I'm trying to share my work every day, but for some reason I don't. Like I just don't want to push the buttons and engage too much. It's
Yeah.
a lot of work.
Like
It's a
even
job in
if I like
itself.
just like on Twitter, I only just kind of like look at it, trying to like look at it less. And like I don't really tweet a lot too, like except
Oh
when
yeah.
like just to like do other stuff.
I like Twitter because I like to scream sometimes, but not like physically.
Screaming with words.
Yes. Screaming with words.
So it's like okay, let's actually talk about the video game. Well, not those, but but like
Good video games.
so what do you actually like? Okay, so what do you like typically like playing?
I'm pretty diverse, I guess. I mean, I'm a big Nintendo. Like, I only have a Switch. Um, you know, so what have I been playing lately? I've been playing. This morning, I was playing Sonic Team Racing. Like, here's my repertoire of games I've been playing. I've been doing that. I've been doing Breath of the Wild. I will finish it. I'll play some GTA. I'll play some Super Mario. I'm playing through Mean Bean Machine again. I'm very motivated now.
Ooh.
I played through all of Pokemon Puzzle League last week. Animal Crossing Forever and Always. The Fire Ambles. You know, like I kind of just enjoy the experience. Like I'm pretty casual. Like it depending what the game is, I'll decide like the difficulty. Like I'll usually go for like a normal mode unless I think it's gonna be really easy. I'm
Yeah,
like, all
let
right.
the meme. I did try a bit of Beam Beam Machine on the Sega Genesis Classics, which I assume is like, well, yeah, like every how like you and like you how like everyone accesses able to access it nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I really love the tutorial music, like the training music.
For Mean Bean?
Yeah,
Oh, what? How does that? I know I probably know it, but I don't know if I remember it.
I think it's like
Like off the
either
top of my head.
tutorial or training. Yeah.
You see, I never had to get training through the beans. I just know the beans. But I
Usually, if
did
it
one time work and I played the whole playlist of it, so I definitely heard it at some point.
tutorial music, mean. The exercise mode, okay.
Is that one?
Uh,
Or do do, and it's like a really fast beat, and it goes do do. That one.
yeah. Okay, yeah, like those, like that one.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that one's good. I don't know how to do the bass of it, but do 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 do. It's a great soundtrack. Poppin' beans. Don't remind me of that one though.
Bean.
Oh, I went to the Nintendo store and I saw they have a whole rack of all the Eevee variations. And it was great. It made me think of my arch nemesis. They also had a plushie of of Magic Horse, but red Magic Horse.
Wait, what's the nemesis?
Oh, I have an arch nemesis on Twitch.tv.
Yeah,
You know about that?
I think I may have, but I don't know
Oh
much.
yeah, Snippy, Bean, my arch nemesis. Supposed to be playing Mario Kart one day, and I'm like, you know what? You, you are my arch nemesis. You need to have an arch nemesis in life because I get motivated by having arch
Damn it,
nemesis.
Bean.
Yeah,
This is literally a command for it.
yeah, there is
Damn it,
on
Bean.
my channel. I didn't make it.
This Bean just like make like silly comments.
Yeah, he's a pretty silly dude. Actually, it's too nice to be an arch nemesis if you ask me, but
He's too nice to beat up. He's just like, okay, maybe he randomly might watch nemesis.
like yeah, like I don't know.
But like,
I'm like some people
okay,
are born to be an arch nemesis.
I like having friends, but you know what would be really nice? Having pretending that someone is
Yeah.
my arch nemesis, you know?
Yeah, because you need someone to work against. I know that's toxic of me, but yeah, you're like, you know what? I don't
Even
know
if
what
it's
I'm
like really
working.
joking.
Yeah, no, it's all in good fun for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's fun having arch nemesis. You don't, you know, you can't make everyone happy in this world. So go piss somebody off. It's a good time though. You need characters. I like to have everyone having a special character, like characteristics.
So it was like, do you play a lot of licensed games?
Like license as in like that license by Nintendo is up or like I'm not sure.
Oh no,
Barbie.
oh
Oh yeah,
like a
yeah,
lot of like,
Barbie. Oh, I know what
yeah,
you
like
mean. Oh,
yeah, like
okay.
those. Like I think you
Uh,
were playing Barbie groovy games.
let's see. I mean, well,
You
yeah, I've been
a
playing the
game I've
Barbie.
literally never heard of before. It's like, huh?
Oh
What's this
man, you
one?
missed out.
Like non-game IPs, yeah.
Okay, okay. I don't know if there's any that I've played like recently. I kind of want to play. Okay, this is random. I want to play. I was talking about this with with Trevor that I do like the collabs with. It's the one with the duck from the Looney Tunes. Oh my gosh. Oh god. Oh man.
Duckama?
Daffy Duck? Is his name Daffy Duck?
Yeah, I. Is it? Was it
For
the one on the
N64.
DS?
I'm talking like N64. Let
I
me
don't
see.
know. I don't think I've ever seen. I don't think I've heard
I've
of anything
I've
like that.
played it as like a wee child. Daffy Duck. And he's like in space or something. I want to play that. Duck Dodgers. And I got that guy Marvin. I think his name is Marvin.
Oh, I heard it. Okay, I looked at the result is Daffy Duck the Marvin missions on the Super Nintendo.
Oh no, this is cool. I just remember, like, all I remember is losing. And he's like, that's despicable. And I'm like, cool.
I think
Because I probably lost a lot.
I think this is. I think that's probably what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything recently that I've really played. Like, that's licensed.
No, I think that anything that I remember of Duck Dodgers, like specifically, well beyond just like the original shorts in which he appeared, was like the TV series.
remember it too much.
I do kind of remember it actually. I remember seeing on Boomerang. Oh yeah, you Boomerang.
It's like fun though. Maybe I should pick it up at some point. Maybe stream it. Oh, they have a Donald Duck game? Quack Attack? Is this real?
Oh,
Quack Attack.
Donald Duck. Oh yeah, I think I've heard of that. Going Quackers. Oh, yeah, it's called Going Quackers.
Quackers? What does that even mean?
I don't know. I don't know what that means in this case actually. Going Quackers gameplay is very similar to that of Crash Bandicoot. Oh, okay.
Oh no. Not
I
the
mean-
Crash.
I mean, there are relatively few like clones of Crash Bandicoot. You know. So like, okay? What Going Quackers is going to be that going crazy? I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I've never heard crackers used in that term that way before, but let's not talk about that. Any, you know, the last. Okay. So I've been telling a lot of like the Phineas and Ferb video game on the DS.
Oh, I vaguely know what you're talking. I never played it, but
I have it. I did. I beat it like recently. Like
oh, congrats.
it's actually kind of fun. It's like very exploration, but it's like a. See, it's like a platformer, but it's like more so just kind of like exploration based.
I'm just looking it up because I want to know what they look like in video game.
What?
Like what Phineas and Ferb look like in video game.
Oh, I can look that up. I have
Oh
it.
yeah, I see.
I own
It actually looks pretty good.
Phineas and Ferb the game on the DS.
I only got to watch Phineas and Ferb when I went to my friend's house, and it was already. I feel like it was already somewhat past my time. Their little sisters would watch.
I think it was kind of growing up in the prime. I think it was kind of growing
Yeah.
up in the prime of like sort of like in the prime of the Phineas and Ferb. Like, it was actually like it was when it was available on Netflix. I remember big time. It was available on Netflix, and then I had even had a magazine, like a Phineas and Ferb magazine,
Yeah. Oh, actually, it sounds pretty sick.
and that did exist, and I know because I remember. It was one of them. I don't know which one, but it was certainly an issue. I remember I was so hyped for like the Across the Second Dimension as a kid.
Oh, for Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah.
That's a great show. I used to watch it like every time I was there.
It was I'll go show this. Let me. I'm gonna shove it behind me, you know. Where is it showing?
I really like this talk show layout. Like, I want to get into this eventually. Like
Wait,
the-
where did it go? Where did it go? Actually, I don't know, but you could probably look it up and see. It's like the cross the second dimension when they go to an alternate dimension and that such. I was so hyped for it. It was like they're even hyped for the video game. In fact, I actually have access to all of them. I own like four of the DS games.
Phineas and Ferb or just
Yeah,
4DS games?
yeah. There's like
Wait, they
four.
had 4DS games?
Yeah.
What?
Well. Okay. There's like there's the Phineas and Ferb DS, the original, the self-titled self-titled game, the DS, and then the sequel, Ride Again. That was the first one I played. And then the other one was the Across the Second Dimension game on the DS. So that one, and then the fourth one, which I think I got recently, but I haven't. I'm gonna go in like order, like chronological, like order of release, as the Quest for Cool Stuff,
Quest for cool stuff.
and then there's a different version of the Quest for Second Dimension that's like on the consoles that I probably have to emulate,
Oh,
because
I
like,
don't know if I want Phineas and Ferb on the television.
and then there's definitely I think there's also a PSP version, which is slightly, I guess, more so like the consoles, because it's like, because I remember from Across the Second Dimension, it was more so like a 3D platform, like just like a full platformer, and then there's like, and then obviously then I found recently was the like one that's like an entirely a PS Vita exclusive.
Oh, they had been. I think I heard of maybe. I don't know if I've ever heard of Phineas and Ferb games, or I just like, oh, that makes sense that they have a video
Yeah, it
game
makes sense because it's
trying to make
Disney,
money
and
off.
Disney loves money.
Yes, Disney does love money very much. I think the only Disney game I've ever played, and it was the first video game I've ever played, and
Oh,
actually like finished everything, was Beauty and the Beast for the Game Boy Color. What year did that come out? Um, that was like my first. Maybe I played N64, but before that, but I don't. It was like my first. Like I had my own Game Boy, and I played it. It was like a board game type of thing, so you could pick like one of the
Beauty. Okay,
characters.
Disney's Beauty and the Beast, a board game adventure.
Yes.
See, what did it look like? I never heard of this. But then again, I don't really know. Haven't seen a lot of Game Boy Color games.
Yeah, I had that. I had Barbie Ocean Discovery. When did this come out?
Looking at screenshots, and this is definitely looks like a Game Boy Color game of a Disney film.
94? No way. Really?
Uh,
Oh, this is the franchise. Okay.
well, the game came out
99.
in October 25th, 1999. So.
That was right between. That was a month before I turned 4
Oh.
or 5. That's right before I turned 5.
What, like, in that new release thing?
Yeah, when they released the game, I was like just about to be 5. It's cool.
Hmm. Yeah, so it's like, wait, what is it? What is it anyway? So, you land on a square. There are 2 modes to play. In the first, you play in a big game world where each square represents a Disney character. When you land on the square, you play a mini game inspired by him. For instance, you
Oh
learn
yeah.
so event. The second game mode is a 2D platform game to beat bad guy Gaston to the castle. To warn Beast from an upcoming mob. Oh.
Oh, this is a good game. I think I still have it, but I don't. My Game Boy Color kind of doesn't work anymore.
Oh.
Maybe I could. I should play it on stream.
You could find a way to do it. I mean, I never really, like...
Gotta be a way. Yeah, so like each character, they have their own mini game. So whatever space you land on, they have their own like mini game you play. Like I like the Bell one because it was like a horse, and you were not supposed to. You had to like not hit a log or something. You jump over things. it was like a get to the finish, so it's kind of like a Candyland type board. So you have to like you had to like get to the end first, and that's how you win. And I guess however you do in the mini game determines, I guess, if you can roll again or something. So yeah,
Okay,
like they
okay.
had trivia and stuff.
Oh, speaking of, okay. So I just like saw there's like a new like reveal, like gameplay reveal for like the new SpongeBob game.
Ooh,
Cause yeah, there is a new SpongeBob game coming.
I I wonder what it's like. I enjoyed. I think I watched it. Well, I watched it through you. It was pretty
Oh
fun.
yeah, I did. Okay, I streamed the entirety of Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrate. So
Yeah.
that one that one. That's basically like it's basically like a spiritual sequel to like the Rehydrated. So
Oh, it's probably gonna be pretty decent.
I mean, yeah, it has the same developers, and hopefully like Nickelodeon doesn't rush them. But I mean, I'm not
Oh
betting on it.
yeah.
Nickelodeon is Nickelodeon. They love money. They love milking the shit out of
I know
out of
it's crazy. They
SpongeBob.
they all love Monday. Yeah, I mean they still do it. I was actually asking a 14-year-old because we were like I like had them as a 14-year-old. I'm like, yo, do y'all know anything about SpongeBob? I had to ask that question. It was like, oh yeah, I think I saw it once. I didn't really like it. I'm like, oh no, because
Like,
like
oh no,
my generation, and it's like it's how we get through societies by making references to things that
by
happen in
quoting
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. Yeah, I mean,
Yes, exactly. We were talking about that in my last stream. Like, this
I was thinking. Okay,
SpongeBob.
I was thinking so like randomly, like what we come why as like a society we come to agree that the episode Band Geeks is like the best episode of all. like,
Which one is
like
you
Band
said?
Geeks, the one with
Oh
Sweet
yeah,
Victory in it.
that should be
Like
our like national anthem.
it should be
I mean, what the hell? How long are we gonna be like? It should be our national anthem. Like, when I'm president, I'm
President
gonna do
Kelsey.
it. President Kelseypaintz.
Down to a national anthem. Do.
I might leave the country in wreckage because I don't know what I'm doing,
The
but
presidential inauguration.
yes, we victory. Yeah, I'm literally gonna have that
Like
band
why?
play.
I was just thinking like why as like we as a society like decided to like deem that as like the best one and like yeah I'm like wondering why. It's not like it's bad. I'm not like I disagree. Like I do agree. It's just like this particular one that's like struck a nerve with so many. It's probably because of that particular song or that particular.
Yeah.
But it's like
It's also very mixed media, just having like
yeah, because you
goofy
have like a live
people.
action.
It's like
Because you
American
because
football field, you know?
the only the interesting thing on SpongeBob is that the usage of like sprinkling some live like action things like some from time to time. Okay. So I was also thinking about this one time. This is latest SpongeBob episode. I think it was called Nightlight, where in one scene SpongeBob was uh it was the episode where SpongeBob was like like afraid of the dark for some reason. Then don't. It was like the face. Yeah, it was the face. No, yeah, it was okay. The face in the dark. So it was this one episode where, in the darkness, so like when it was like Mr. Krabs trying to get something from like the freezer and the freezer's all dark, and they showed like this face, and they showed like a face. It's like who is this face? It's like
Hmm.
I never thought of it, but then looking it up, it's actually the it. Thank you. I didn't know. He's like a phoning head, but like specific. The person. So I actually looked that up the other day. Okay, there's this one episode where they like a hot sauce, and there's this basically just like superimposed like a painting of a hot shot with like Tom Kenny's face on it.
Oh wow.
The voice of SpongeBob. Who is the
Yeah.
face in the freezer? Well, it's actually uh Derek Iverson. The face is actually the face of Derek Iverson, who is a who is apparently a crew member who worked on the show since like near the very beginning. Is like a production assistant, and then like started writing like near season 6.
Oh, that's funny.
And they only we like sprinkled these like things.
Yeah, making a reference, also
Oh,
a tribute.
I remember when like in the episode Sponge Guard on Duty, where they just like I wanted like to be a sponge guard, and then they had like somebody be in a SpongeBob costume, like on a like lifeguard like tower or something.
Oh boy, I think I kind of remember that.
Like there's some things I just like quote a lot. Well, sometimes I even think in the "Hi, how are you," like the
Hi,
thing.
how are you?
That
Me
I'm
in
gonna
real
use that
life?
as I'm not sure if anyone else has used it as like a sound for
I
stream,
haven't come across it yet,
but I'm gonna use
surprisingly.
it. But I'm gonna use it.
Go for it. You can't
I'm,
go wrong.
I'm gonna use that. It's so funny.
I know. I've been wanting to add SpongeBob. I don't think I have really much on there.
I did okay. I was like the thing. I was thinking a lot because like it's weird. The SpongeBob was like an entirely different audience. Well, I mean, okay. Well, I would say an entirely different audience, except that the audience has always remained the same. Well, genuinely, like supposedly the demographics, because like always like the earlier. This is okay. I don't know exactly, so I'm just like spitballing here. So like what I always thought like it's always like kids, right? It was always like kids, Nickelodeon that such. But like a
Yeah.
lot of adults started watching too, like because and a lot of adults started appreciating because of how like well the jokes like stuck out and like they actually were like really funny. But like as it like even like including the first movie,
Oh
but as
yeah, the
in
Goofy Goobers.
yeah, I was thinking Goofy Goober Rock too. And so
Yeah, I mean they're like getting essentially drunk when they're getting like they
drunken
make a
ice
lot of
cream is
references.
they're
Yeah,
getting drunk on ice cream is the hilarious part.
honestly, same. But yeah, they do a lot of like adult things, so it's like
Oh, I know exactly because like just the. Doot, doot. Okay. Okay. Oh. So it's like oh yeah. Oh, apparently I found this the other day. There's like somewhere someday I found like a whole reanimated collab of the first SpongeBob movie.
oh really?
Yeah, it's not just the reanimated using like original like audio and that such. They actually re-recorded with new like all the audio with like different like actors, voice actors,
And,
people.
and different stuff. I think I might have seen something like that.
Is
You know, what I didn't know existed was they had the they have a documentary, SpongeBob SquarePants, a documentary. It's really good. It's like there's it's like people it's like your typical doctor documentary. People are like recalling things, but it's like they have like the first couple episodes of SpongeBob and they're acting like they're really there, like SpongeBob's first day at work and like things like that. It's really good. I never knew it was on. I guess it was on Netflix.
any?
I don't
I'm not
really
sure.
remember,
I do
but I
remember some
saw it
of the
recently.
like I have remember having the DVD of the first movie, and seeing like a lot of the like deleted scenes and such.
Oh yeah.
I was also okay. There's this one. I always really loved the tune where like SpongeBob's like morning routine in the movie.
Oh man.
You'll like I can't I know I don't know the name, but you'll like I can recall it off the top of my head apparently when remembering it.
I don't know if I remember it. I probably definitely have seen it. Maybe I can pull it up onto YouTube's. I have a million tabs open, by the way.
What are some of the tabs?
uh, Etsy, Google images of Taiyuki, the Discord thingy that I sent to you before,
Oh,
another page with Taiyuki images. I got Bing open, and a Beauty and the Beast, and now YouTube.
okay. Interesting. I mean, okay, you're kind of interesting, you know.
Slice of life. I'm working on this artwork.
What you? Oh, you know what? Okay, I think I might have to end it probably because I have to go to bed
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah. Oh, it's after midnight.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't realize that.
It's really it's really midnight. It's really late night.
Late
Except
night
it's not really
show.
late.
Yeah, it's past my bedtime. I was gonna get up around 8. Got
Alright.
work.
Alright, thank you. Okay, who is it that you want to raid? Like, give you.
Let me see. Let me look at my list. Oh boy, do I get the choice? It's Raider's choice. Let's see. We can raid my arch nemesis.
Oh yeah, we do that actually.
Oh, right. Fine. I've been meaning to myself, but he's never on. He hasn't been on when I go on. I haven't been streaming. So.
Is it
Alright,
just the
I'll spell his name
Snippy, right?
in the chat because I don't know if you follow him.
Okay, I think I know. So
Yeah, let's do that. We'll
I
raid
found
arch nemesis. This was
the,
wonderful, AI. I really appreciate
thank
having
you.
me. I had a good time, for real. So
Yeah, me
anytime,
too. And then you want to
anytime you need
promote
another
yourself?
dayless celebrity,
I
yeah,
mean,
follow
if you
Kelseypaintz. I didn't come here just to talk. I came here to promote my brand. Buy hats from me.
Snippy.
Good
Let's see.
stuff.
What's he doing? Super Mario Maker 2.
Yeah, he just be doing that. That's what he does now. Let's just go ahead and do that. I appreciate it, right? Thank you for coming
Thank you
out.
everybody for coming.
Yeah, AI is the best.
Thank you. The best way to defeat your nemesis is to support them.
Exactly. Remember, keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
What does that even mean? I don't know, but we'll see.
Oh, it is. It
Let's see.
is.
View levels. Okay. Anyway, thank you all for coming, my males, females, and non-binary.